Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to a new Lunar Oracle guide in which I'm going to share more details about insane Phase 1 farms for Blood Moon events in Once Human, in which you will hit level 50 in, well, no time. You can farm tons of tier 5 gear and also unlock new Shiny Lunar Deviations all at the same time with, well, barely any effort. I've hit level 50 today. I found some really sweet loot while I did this. We're gonna check out the farming routine today and give you some tips and tricks on how to make it as efficient as possible, which is only gonna take a couple minutes, so you can get everything in no time as well. Let's get down to business. Oh man, I've been doing this farm every single time we had a Blood Moon event, simply because it's OP in terms of all the loot you can get your hands on, the experience, the deviations, and all that in Phase 1. I mean, let me quickly show you. First off, the new Lunar Oracle Deviations you can secure. Lonewolf Whisper. I unfortunately wasn't able to find nice drops right here. A 3-2, a 2-3, and also a 1-3. But also for pretty nice for frost builds, a 3-3 Snowsprite, a 3-4, and there are plenty more you can find during this adventure. The Chefosaurus Rex in red, not sure what it's called, but also the Festering Gel. I was able to secure one right here, which I'm currently using with an activity rating of 5. So healing and regaining that sanity level is going to be no problemo. I think it also looks really nice. Going to give us a protection barrier during combat. We found multiple key armor parts, the Viper mask with the new unstable bomber bonus. We have the overloaded pants, the full new set treacherous tides, all with tier 5, which all cannot be crafted in the first phase. Inside my weapon crate, I have 3 hazardous objects, also a really nice gun with the new updates. We've got the Primal Rage, Critical Pulse. I actually found multiple of these crossbows, also tier 5. The one I currently have equipped is tier 5 plus 3 calibration. Also a ton of calibration blueprints because I simply salvage everything that is just too much for me to keep. That's also why I gain access to things like iridium crystals, tungsten ingots. Sorry, this is the beryllium. But tungsten normally can only be obtained in a later phase, or if you have access to stuff from a previous season. But yeah, this farm is basically it. It really slaps, allows you to get your hands on top tier weapons armor, level 50 fast, so that is why I recommend you to do it. It's very close to my base. I only have to walk a couple meters. It's also right next to a teleportation tower. But this is the place we're talking about. We have a whole lot of big boys spawning right here. Let's take out the first one. Every time when you take out those bigger dudes, they will drop an insane amount of those Lunar Whispers. We even have a red Pyro Dino floating in the sky right now, but this is where you want to be. If you're on another scenario, you want to find something similar. Go for a level 25 to 30, basically, town, where you can also find the vanadium crystals. This one specifically, the Rotten Saddle, is recommended level 28. Can be found right next to the Rotten Saddle West Teleportation Tower. It's kind of in the south of Nelcott, while there are plenty more towns you could focus on, like the Furnace Lair 26. We've got a level 20 right here. We've got a level 23, also with the vanadium crystals. And it seems like right here you can find these tier 4 and 5 gear items. This one, though, comes with 6 different chests. We've got a Lunar Oracle Chest inside a garage. We've got another one at a crossroads. This one in front of a house, a little bit in the western part of the town. One at the courtyard, one on top of a building, and also one, yeah, very close to all these little houses. Simply press escape, check out your phase. Whatever scenario you're on, you're probably not going to have access to level 30 or higher POIs. This one ends in 15 hours, but if we open up the map, another great example would be the Junkyard, recommend level 24. Also the Vanadium Crystals. We've got a 20 town right there as well, a level 22. Also this one, the Gaia Military Base, level 27 even. So all interesting to focus on, especially if they come with a high chest count, like this small place. That's why everyone on the server is simply checking it out, because there's just so much to loot. We had to wait a little bit for the blood moon to rise, but this basically happens at 9 p.m. in-game time. Until 3 a.m. the lunacy or blood moon event will be there, so that is your time window, 50 minutes when you want to complete this event. Right now it's 8:58, 8:59, and then it's gonna be bam, showtime. So right now we just want to turn around and walk inside this town. I always like to just rush to the center because this is where things start to become interesting, because the more players you have at these events, the more frequent ambush events during the Lunar Oracle will happen. And this is already the first one. If you just chop down some trees, use your chainsaw, well, you were gonna have level 50 dudes popping up. Check it out. Multiple phases will pop up, and at the very end, you're gonna have a boss. Look at that, that's already the big boy. I just healed a little bit, that's why I really love the Festering Gel. But once we've taken care of this big dude, there we go, we can pick up its precious loot, and that's plus 26 of the Lunar Whispers. We're gonna pick up all the rest right here as well. I mean, we currently already have over 200. When you open up these chests, by the way, always go for the maximum gain. This allows you to get your hands on some rare resources, which can make your gear much more powerful. Wait like 1 to 5 seconds for some deviations to pop up, because that might happen. I see so many people skip them, which can be pretty frustrating if you just skip on a level 5. But right here, we can see those red circles. We've got another one right there, another one right behind the wall, and there should be the 5th one. So all very close to each other. We're gonna quickly pick up the secondary chest. Don't forget the maximum gain. There we go, another Lunar Deer Hide, and voila, a level 3 Lonewolf Whisper just popped up. Right in front of us right now, we also have a Shepherd. This is another mini-boss that can pop up during these encounters. You just want to quickly get rid of it. And as long as you have low sanity, it's going to give us a ton of loot. Check it out, plus 32. And now with using our chainsaw, we get another ambush, so we can quickly get rid of the bad guys. So yeah, you want to have a chainsaw with you because this makes the farm so much better. Right now, we're dealing with the secondary wave. Number 3 is going to pop up. That's going to be the boss right there. If you take those out frequently, well, you're going to have insane amounts of experience. We want to be ready with picking up all the chests before midnight. I'm going to share why in a second. But we have a boss popping up in the distance right there. Let's quickly tap it. As long as you've participated in the combat, you will have access to those rewards. This is going to be another at least 30 of those Lunar Whispers and even more loot. Look at that, that's a plus 40. So that's a full chest worth of the Whispers. We can still open 5, guys. That's insane. The southwest, this is also where you can encounter one of those big guys. We took it down at the very beginning. Anyways, another Lunar Fur. It's almost midnight, so that's perfect timing. Let's first pick up the chest. You don't want to be late with this. If you don't have an option to go for maximum gain, just go with the basic reward. From my experience, there isn't that much difference in terms of chances of finding those deviations. So you just want to go with whatever you can. Right now, though, it's 11:48. So this is where things become pretty interesting, as I see some people go for some insane farming routes, pick up like dozens of chests, but that all isn't necessary right here. We simply want to wait for midnight to happen. There we go. Right now we're just going to exit game and press relock. Hop back into the server and voila, the chests have reset. We're going to pick up that Oracle crate once again. This is something you can do all the time at midnight. So there we go, we get some more lunar wool. So we can pick up the secondary chest. Once again, we go for maximum gain. If you don't see any bad guys and you still need some of these Lunar Whispers, don't you worry, just take out the chainsaw. Some people still don't know about this. They just wait for the mobs to pop up, while you can basically make that happen yourself. Especially, I think with the chainsaw, everything goes super fast. Where's the big guy? Ah, there we go. You want to make sure that you hit it at least once, like I said earlier. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on all those sweet rewards. But here we have even more chests we can pick up. Ah, there we go. This player also triggered an event. So we're going to have to deal with a couple ways for him as well. Boss is going to pop up. There we go. Oh man, this is just so satisfying. I mean, the more people know about the chainsaw technique, the more frequent you will see these ambush events pop up. And we've got one more chest to quickly pick up. It's almost time, so let's quickly do that. Voila. Wow, that was really close. And oh, let's go. We found another level 2 Festering Gel. We're gonna quickly secure this one. That's a very nice one to end the video. Let's quickly check it out. So this one right here comes with 2-1. Well, way less interesting compared to the one we currently have equipped. An activity of 5. And look at the blood moon shrinking. The event is done. So, yeah, guys, this is what you want to focus on. Very nice gels and, of course, other deviations based on your build. And, of course, all those tier 4 and 5 items, which we've talked about earlier. Important though, if you've looted a ton of these crates, there's going to be a cooldown or a cap. So you're going to have to wait a little bit longer before these start popping up again. In my previous video, I was just looting one after the other, getting my hands on a ton of tier 5 loot. This time though, that was not the case. But still, if you open these crates, every time when you open them in general, min reward or max reward, the deviations will pop up. While if you've reached the cap, the rewards are going to be less. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, but most importantly, enjoy the farm. Personally, I think this is really fun. If you have a lot of people at the same POI or point of interest, you can always share that in the general chat. Let everyone know, like, guys, let's farm this spot. And you're gonna reach level 50 in no time because everyone is just taking out their chainsaw, chopping down them trees, make more ambush events, let's say, pop up. More bosses will spawn every X amount of minutes. That will allow you to farm Lunar Whispers like crazy, open all those chests with the maximum rewards, and yes, get insane loot in return, including those legendary deviations. Ladies and gentlemen, a big thanks for watching. That's everything for today. Please do let us know in the comments down below what your favorite farm is on the server. Your specific scenario would be amazing if we have all the best spots in the comment section for each scenario. Right now though, it's 4 AM out. I would wish you an amazing day working on another guide. So yes, I guess I'll check you in the next video or live stream. Peace.